What up, guys? GangstaPranksta back with a brand new episode of Gangsta Plays. Today we are here with episode 291, and we got a very special episode today. But before we get into today's episode, hope you guys enjoyed the last episode, episode 290, where we played a random game, and it was a very special random game. I don't usually say, check out the last episode, whatever, but in case you missed the last episode, go check it out. It was a very special game. But speaking of special, today's game and the next few games, so let's do a little explanation. Gangsta Plays is a series where I play games. Every episode is a different game. For the month of October, though, I like to do horror games for the month of October, because it's spooky and scary. We've done this for a few years now. And we're starting out here with episode 291, at least for this year. Episode 291, we are playing the Dark Pictures... I forgot the name of the game. Dark Pictures Anthology, I believe it's called. And this one is Little Hope. We're playing the second one in the anthology. There's 3 games that have come out already. First one was Man of Din, which I played before. I did a co-op playthrough of it on my old team channel. I'll link that in the description. This is the second one. There's a third one, and there's a fourth one coming out. I would have loved to have played it for this series of games, but unfortunately it doesn't come out till middle of November. So I'm like, fuck, that doesn't... I don't know why they're releasing in November. It's like, this is the perfect type of game to release during October, but whatever, I digress. But that one actually does seem pretty good. I like the whole murder house thing, oh shit, people are being murdered, who did it? Anyways, yes, this is the first of 4 horror games we're going to be doing for the month of October. So like I said, episode 291, which is this episode 292, 293, and 294, the next couple episodes will all be horror-centric games. So, without further ado, let's hop into Little Hope. Actually, another thing before we get into today's episode, I am playing this on my brand new PlayStation 5. Yes, I got a PlayStation 5. Talk more about that later. But one thing I thought that was really weird is this is a game that you get a free PS5 upgrade. So if you have a PS4 game, and one thing that's awesome about the PS5, it has backwards compatibility. But for some games, like this one here, if you put in the PS4 disc, you can also redeem a PS5 copy of the game. Now, what I thought was really weird is the PS4 version is 67 gigs, and the PS5 version is only 27 gigs, which shouldn't it be the reverse? Shouldn't the PS5 version have the bigger file size, the more uncompressed files, the bigger files, better texture packs, all that nonsense? I just think it's so weird how the PS5 version's almost 3 times less than the PS4 version. But anyways, I just thought that was weird. So yes, I'm playing on my PS5. This is actually my first recording on my PS5, and pretty excited. I've played a little bit of on my PS5. I've been playing some Saints Row. We'll talk about that more later as well. But, I've done enough talking. Let's jump into the horror games. We're starting a new story. We're going to play on Challenging. And if you've never played a game by this company, Supermassive, they do a lot of games like this where they do a lot of horror-centric games. And not only are they horror-centric, they're also choice-based. So in all their games, you have choices, and some have consequences. You might have the whole main cast of characters die. They might get murdered, one by one. So that is something that could happen here. We'll have to wait to see. I think when we did our Man of Din playthrough, out of the 4 or 5 main characters, I think one died for sure. I think we lost the second one, but one for sure, I remember clearly dying. It was my bad. I goofed up. But like I said, I'll put a playlist in the description, and if you're interested, you can go check out that playthrough. I hope this one is better. The whole concept of Man of Din, even the name is not that spooky. When you hear Man of Din, you don't think of a horror game. Little Hope, you can kind of see some horror themes in there, like Little Hope. Oh, what's the Little Hope for? Is it someone murder? Man of Din, I just thought that was just such a terrible name for a horror game. But it was alright. So here we go. We're on a bus. We're at a diner. Definitely gonna see a jump scare here. I believe the theme with this was witches. I believe that's the monster for this game, where Man Madin takes place in a ghost boat. There's a boat and there's a bunch of ghosts on it, a lot of spooky stuff. I'm gonna be honest, I thought I bought the third game, House of Ashes, I believe it's called. Because that one sounded pretty interesting. Like, the witch stuff doesn't sound too interesting. But the third game takes place during, like, the Iraq War. Oh, did I not? I thought I put on subtitles.
We got a problem up ahead.
Anyway, so yeah, the third game takes place during, like, an Iraq War. They enter, like, some cave. And there's monsters and stuff. It seemed pretty interesting compared to, like, witches and a ghost boat. But, yeah, I thought I had the third game, but I had the second one, so I'm like, oh, fuck it, I'll just play this instead.
I doubt a short delay will trouble them too much. Head up the East Road. Takes you straight through Little Hope. Adds almost no time to your journey.
So Little Hope is the name of the little town. I wonder if anything bad has happened there before. I wonder if it has a history. And actually, one cool thing about these games is you can actually play co-op with a friend, and they don't need to own the game. Now, I think they got rid of that. I know Man Madin, we played like that, where I bought the physical game, and I was able to invite a friend, and we played together. But I believe they got rid of that feature. I'm not 100%, but from what stuff I've read, they've done away with that, where you can invite a friend before. Now that's not... Did I see someone on... I saw a head on the bus. I don't know if there's anyone else on the bus besides the driver.
Something from holding on to this.
But anyways, you can play co-op and... no, there is passengers, okay.
It's not fine.
Calm down.
Yeah, you can play co-op and you guys, like... We play, like, the same scene, but we play as two different characters, and then the story kind of connects. And we're both seeing different things. It's really cool. I like that idea. And, like I said, from stuff that I've read, they've gotten rid of it, which I think is kind of lame. But, bearing updated. I don't like that red X, because I literally have not had a choice to do anything. That just seems bad. I don't remember what I was saying, but, yeah. Oh, the co-op, yeah. I think they phased that out, but I think that's a cool idea. And if they did get rid of it, I'd like to see it back.
You know I hate it when you don't take the things I say seriously.
Come on, sweetheart, I do. I just had a rough day today.
Can you believe they are at each other again? I can.
You're drunk. What a surprise.
I just caught the game with the guys, honey, that's it.
That's not it. Never is.
There's talk. Some of us may be losing our jobs. The factory...
You've been saying that for years. I'm more worried about Megan.
What's wrong with Megan? She looks okay to me.
Everything
evil.
looks okay after 10 beers. Reverend Carson held her back after prayers today. That's 4 weeks running. She's not right. It's serious, James.
You worry too much about that kid. I can't deal with this right now.
Another surprise. You can't deal with anything. When would be the right time?
You're making a mountain out of a molehill. Getting yourself worked up for nothing.
For nothing? Single-handedly keeping our family together is far from nothing in my book. I could use a little help.
Maybe if we'd had kids of our own, none of this would be happening.
Oh,
It's a real
adopted.
low blow. Don't you get how tough this
You're not
is for
the only
me?
one feels pressure. The factory situation is serious, Anne. Real serious. Not right now.
I definitely see the little girl, like, burning down the house and both the parents die.
Not tonight.
She's creepy.
No way.
Actually, one thing I didn't explain before is, so this is part of an anthology where there's different games. I don't believe they're connected at all, but I think there's like a slight connection between them all. Oh shit, let's I have to pick one. I got a little bit of time. Should I give her a break, or she's always been late? Let's give her a break.
At least one of us is out having a good time.
Yeah, so each game is different, a different story, and I think there's a light connection between them all.
Bullshit. Reminds me of some creepy cult.
He came in last week. We shot the breeze a little bit. I like him.
That one's a classic. Legendary vinyl. Quit pawing at it, will you?
Drunk Daddy is gonna get some shit started.
Hey, Bigfoot, mind the goddamn vinyl, will you?
It was an accident.
There's no need to be so tough on her. It was an accident.
Everything Megan does is an accident.
Some creepiness. Oh yeah, the girl. I forgot about her.
Damn ice.
Chill, man.
I'm going to start climbing through the window unless that door gets fixed. How's things? Let me guess. He's been pumping iron again?
They've been at each other's throats since Dad got home.
What's it about this time?
Same dad we got. Dad's been drinking.
Dad's been drinking. Who could have guessed it?
They're always fighting these days. Getting predictable. Like a record that keeps playing over and over.
Or get stepped on.
For the 10 millionth time, will you shift that shit of yours up into the attic?
Hey, some respect. This is a valuable, rare, and sought-after collection.
Is that like really taking up enough, like a lot of room in the living room where the mom has to freak
a Marine
out?
sergeant of past life.
Like, god damn it, that shit is just laying in the living room. He's being a jerk. Dennis is being Dennis.
Just Dennis doing what he's good at. Being really Dennis.
What a surprise.
Go put those things in the attic. Let me guess, the creepy girl's in the attic?
Hey, Dennis.
I've always wanted an attic in a house. I've never had an attic.
Hey!
Not now, sis. I'm busy.
It just seems so fucking creepy, though. Like, it's either you have a creepy attic or a creepy basement.
Hey! Quit acting crazy!
I've had a creepy basement before. Never a creepy attic, though.
Oh! Jesus. You scared me,
Don't
sweetheart.
say Jesus'
I
name.
heard you talking about me.
Not now, Megan. I'd like to have a bath in peace. Take a break from this madhouse for a while.
Well, enjoy your bath. This poor girl, no one wants anything to do with her. Uh-oh.
Maybe you should talk to Mom and Dad.
It's not a great idea for me to get
How
involved.
many kids are part of this
You know
family?
what I'm like?
4?
It just upset someone.
This sounded more serious than the usual bullshit. They were talking about Megan. She's done something bad.
I can't say I'm surprised. There's definitely something off with Megan.
I don't get why everyone keeps picking on her.
Okay, Mr. Shining Knight in Armor. Where's the little princess anyway?
Go check on her. Wait, nope.
Megan's gone upstairs.
God damn it.
Maybe you could go check on her if you don't have other plans.
I'll go find her.
We do get to play eventually. We kind of get to explore some areas. At least Man of Medina was like that. But for the most part, it kind of plays like a movie, and then you make some choices. Yeah, this house is definitely getting set on fire. Press X in time to hear the heartbeats. We don't want our alcoholic father to hear us. So far, so good. How much longer? You're making me nervous. Fuck. I wonder... Oh, I thought I fucked up right at the end. I gonna have to sneak out? He woke up anyways. Who gives a shit, man?
You need to keep an eye on your little sister. Mom is real worried about her.
Tanya's checking on her.
It's okay, Dad. Tanya's checking on her.
Tanya,
right now.
whatever. Tanya,
You wanna try
Tanya.
raising a family like this? The devil himself would struggle with you guys.
Check on Tanya. Okay, here we get to play. We get to, like, interact with some stuff. Now, I hope it's like Man of Medin. One thing I liked about Man of Medin, you can interact with some items, and it would kind of give you a Little Hope Museum, $7.99. It would kind of give you a glimpse into some possible outcomes, where if you were to interact... Like, I know there was a couple paintings, for example, in Man of Medin. I feel like there's going to be a jump scare here. There may be some hidden information outside in this darkness backyard. Yeah, just a tire with stars on it. Definitely feel like something's going to jump out of my face. But yeah, anyways, you could look at a painting. I don't know if it's going to be in this game as well. And then... you would see like a possible outcome for one of the characters. You might see them die. You might see them get crushed to death, stabbed through the chest with a pipe. So I'm assuming that there's going to be something similar to that here as well. Can I interact with this window? No. I hear some yelling. Anything else in this living room? That was the room that we were in. Okay. Yeah, back to me playing on PS5. So I've been playing Saints Row on PS5. I was a little disappointed because, so like I was saying, some games you get a PS5 upgrade, and some games you don't. And I thought my save could carry over from PS4 to PS5. Oh god, the door is locked. Yeah, this house is getting set on fire. But that was not the case. So like, I was trying to play the PS5 version with my PS4 save data, and that did not carry over. So I had to start over a new playthrough, but I did not do that. I just ended up playing the PS4 version on my PS5. And
Son of a bitch clock.
Spooky clock. I thought it played all right. Like,
Anthony, where the hell are you?
exploring. Come on.
Anthony, where are you? God damn it!
Why are you screaming outside?
Anthony,
Oh, she might be locked
really
out.
Pissed off. Anthony, I swear if you don't answer me.
Oh, I saw the little girl.
You could be right about my family.
She's gotta be talking to the doll, right?
I think so too.
No.
Tanya, what's going on?
That little brat locked me out. It's fucking freezing.
Oh yeah.
I'll let you back in. Go easy on Megan.
Let's see if we can save anybody. People are definitely gonna die. The parents are definitely gonna die, I would say. See if we can save one of the brothers or the sisters.
Shit! Megan!
But yeah, anyways, been playing some Saints Row on PS5, PS4 version though. But I will say I have noticed it is a much smoother experience
Kitchen's on fire!
from the PS4 version. So that was nice. Load screens, load times, whatever you want to say, do seem to be reduced. I wanted to try Spider-Man because I remember that was one of the examples that they used when they were first talking about the PS5, where it was, okay, yeah, on PS4, Spider-Man, you know, the load screen's about 30, 40, 45 seconds. On PS5, it's like 6 seconds or something just stupid. So I want to reinstall Spider-Man and just try out the load screen. I know that sounds dumb, but I want to see if it's that fast.
Anthony! Hey! Up here!
What the fuck are you doing up there?
Don't
I got
die.
trapped in the attic.
Get to the balcony!
Anthony, help!
No, that is definitely locked. We tried. You know what's funny is he just saw like a shovel there and did not use it to break the window. Instead he picked up like a rock or something. Oh wow, look at that creepy girl. Oh, Daddy's dead. Okay. It's one out of, I'm not even count, Megan. Oh, that is creepy looking. So sister, brother, I think mom's dead. Little girl's probably dead. Let's see if we can save it, the brother or sister or both. Hopefully at least one. Yeah, mom is very fucking dead. Oh, the little girl's screaming for help. Do I help her? What do I do? I could probably get to make a decision. I'm gonna help Tanya, as fucked up as it seems. But then, oh, she's literally burning to death. And if she's burning to death upstairs, that means the brother is probably dead as... No, he jumped out the window, I forgot.
What can I do?
Yeah, slide down that very... Yeah, climb down the drain pipe. That's probably your best bet.
Drain pipe and climb down.
You don't want to go back into the house and risk anything. Because at most you, like, jump into a snowbank, and hopefully it has some give to it. And you kind of get fucked up a little bit. Oh my god. That's fucking gruesome. Jesus. Okay, so there's one possible person that we can save. Dennis, wherever he's at. He doesn't seem too concerned. I would assume he'd be freaking out more, like... Oh yeah, I just saw my father die. Just saw my brother impaled on a fence. Just heard the screams of my little sister burning to death. Perfect safety matches.
What have you done?
Mom, stop!
Why is he... That's gotta be a dream, right? Is he dead? Because I think he plays a big role in the game. I think he's the main character. Because he's on the front of the cover. And he's a pretty well-known actor. That's something that this company, Supermassive, they're the developer. Oh, we get the narrator. This is a cool part. Anyways, that's something that they do. They take big-name actors and they include them in the game. And this is the narrator. He is... wow, it's moving at like 5 frames a second. Jesus. Hold on. Let me check my fucking video recording. See if nothing fucked up. Yeah, it's running shitty on the video thing too. I don't know if it's the console, the game, or whatever the case may be. It's gotta be this, because, like, there's not even music playing. See, this makes me think that, like, I didn't get all the files I was supposed to with the PS5 version. Yeah, there's definitely supposed to be audio here. I'm gonna verify my files and see if that will fix the issue. I will be right back. So, a little update. I did a bunch of research on like the PS5 version and was seeing if anybody else had these issues. Nobody else had the issue. I even verified like if the file size was correct. There's an announcement that the company did where they're like, yeah, we're doing the PS5 version. It's this big. It's 27 gigs or whatever, compared to like the 60 plus of the PS4 version. So I'm like, okay, that's fucking weird. And yeah, I tried looking up like performance issues on PS5. Nobody else was having them, just your boy. So I'm like, you know what, fuck this. What I did was, see, now we got our music here. Probably copyrighted music too. So I'm playing the PS4 version on the PS5, And I just played back to where I was, did the same choices. The only thing that was different was I got to explore a little bit more in the kitchen area, and I found a report card for Megan that she's been a bad girl. So here it is, how it's supposed to play out in fucking 30 frames per second instead of the 3 that we were getting. And I said this was the narrator. His name is actually the curator. Different aider. Not even the Terminator. So, epic music's playing. He's coming in. He's clocking in for the day. He's gonna swipe his badge at the top, the time clock. And he's gonna go to his office and he's gonna talk about the game. It looks a little choppy still, though. I mean, not as bad as what it was, but that didn't look as good. That's not that bad. I'm not even gonna bother talking over this music because it's so fucking loud. So we're just gonna wait until we get back in the game. His office is so big, he needs directions. Like, oh shit. I go west, right? West? East? I think he has found his office. Heck of an intro. Jesus. That white light was not necessary. Talk to us, curator.
Hello. And welcome. I don't believe that we've met before.
We have it. Yeah, I was in the first game. I played the first game. I wasn't in it.
I am the curator, the guardian of all these wonderful stories. And I have a very special tale for you to tell.
I hope it's better than Man of Medan, because like I said, the story kind of sucked. Interesting idea. But that twist at the end, all these games are supposed to have a twist. I have fucking hated the twist on the first game. Thought it was stupid. And I'm interested to see what the twist is in this game.
Disconcerting, no? I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. This particular story isn't fully fleshed out. It's only part written, and the choices you make will complete it.
Choose your own adventure.
The fire. No, there was nothing you could have done about that. What's happened has happened.
That's good to know, because when I was doing it the second time, I was wondering if there was any different choices I could have made where someone would have survived. But he basically said, nah, no matter what you did.
A confusing, perhaps disturbing world.
Put down the candelabra.
How disturbing might depend on what you choose to
have a good
believe,
seat.
and how confusing.
Best seat in the house.
On the path you choose to take. There are an infinite number of directions in which one could travel. We seldom have all the information that we'd like, but we have to choose our path nonetheless, and hope that we get the clarity and the outcomes that we want. As in life, your decisions will matter. The choices you make will affect others. You've seen how the story starts.
Very tragic.
So much death.
Yeah, we're sitting at 5 deaths already.
How many more deaths is entirely up to you. It depends on the decisions that you make. What are you? Rational? Emotional? Do you trust your head or your heart?
I like to think I'm rational.
There is no right answer. Sometimes one is best and sometimes the other. My advice, for what it's worth, is to thine own self be true. But
what was he looking at?
I'm here simply to record what you do, not to help.
I'm recording what I do. What the fuck?
I'm not supposed to interfere, you see. Not my place, apparently. But I am apparently allowed to share wise words from great storytellers that have gone before, where I feel that that would be appropriate. Oh, one final thing before I let you go. There are pictures in Little Hope that will, if found, show you a vision of a possible future, something that may or may not happen.
This is the thing I was talking about earlier.
They might help you. You have a funeral to attend. Off you go. Have fun.
So I'm guessing the son did survive. Besides him being in all the promotional stuff, he did run in a burning building. So I have a funeral for 5 people. I wonder if it gets a discount. Like, I know it's a bad thought, but like, you got burying 5 bodies, and technically they're all cremated, basically. So you probably didn't have to pay very much.
None of us here today can understand why this tragic accident happened. But we can take comfort from the knowledge that the family are together.
For better or for worse.
Eternity, in God's loving embrace.
I didn't catch it the first playthrough because I was talking, but that guy we just saw was the boyfriend of the older sister that died. Some foreshadowing, potentially. Someone gets struck by lightning. Maybe my screen got struck by lightning. Andrew, 18, college student, anxious, detached. Why didn't you tell us his pronouns? Come on. Where is this? Oh, he was on the bus. Okay, that's where we are. Taylor, 22, college student, headstrong. I did not see the last thing. John, 43, professor, rational and overbearing.
Where the hell's Daniel? I can't find him.
Hey, that's me.
I don't know.
Ah!
Instead of goofing around, you want to lend a hand here?
How's he doing? What do you want me to do? We're playing as the girl here.
How is he doing anyway?
Ooh, let's check the relationship between John and Taylor. Taylor assisted John when checking on Andrew after the bus crash. So we get to play as these 4 characters. Oh, look at Daniel. He's a hunk.
Serious. Could be concussed.
Okay, Professor. Or should I call you Doctor now?
Why don't you try calling for
Yeah, I
help?
fucking hate this
Maybe the cops,
bitch already.
someone like that.
Especially her haircut. Never thought of that, or I'm on it.
Damn, I'd never have thought of that. Ugh, call for help, sure thing, Professor. Good job you're here.
God, I hope she gets hit by another bus.
Hey, Andrew, buddy, how you doing?
Where are we?
We're in Little Hope.
What happened?
Yeah, the bus crashed. We're okay, though, just shaken up.
If you say so. I don't remember being in any crash.
You're probably in shock. Maybe a mild concussion in there, too. Give yourself some time. Stay here. Don't move.
Bus driver looks pretty dead. No body, but lots of blood.
Fucking thing, useless piece of crap! May as well be dead.
Okay, take it easy. We'll figure out what to do.
Ah, that is our boy Daniel. Looks like a complete jackass with the collar pushed up like that. He is amiable and defensive. I don't know what amiable means.
Fuck. Where's my phone?
Oh, I thought that was a creepy... Okay, a mature student. That's good to see. older student going back to college.
Hey, anyone up there?
Hey, Daniel, that you?
John, good to hear you.
Daniel?
Taylor, you okay?
I'm good.
We're fine too, thanks for asking. You okay down there?
I'm all right. Nothing I can't deal with.
Hey, John, any idea what caused the crash?
Not sure. Looked like the driver swerved to avoid something in the road. He down there, by the way?
Nope, no sign of him.
Weird. He isn't up here either. Can you get back up to us?
Looks pretty steep.
We'll have to go through the
I see a
forest.
trail down here I could try.
Great. Take the trail. Should take you to the road. We can regroup there.
Why don't you have someone
plan.
meet them at the
See you
trail,
soon.
and then that way they can safely navigate
Hey,
the
Taylor,
trail, and someone's
get
waiting for
Andrew
them,
up on
maybe with a
his feet, will ya?
flashlight?
Wait, I don't remember anything. Who are you?
Oh, my boy is completely out of this.
I'm John. You're a college professor. We were taking a bus on a field trip, but that didn't work out so well. Crash wasn't on the curriculum.
What do you need a bus for 5 people? Just
We'll
fucking
find
take
the
an Uber.
others, get some help. Think of it as a character building exercise.
Press the matching prompt before the time runs out. Okay.
Teamwork at its finest.
I had this dream. It was so real. Flames all around us. It was grim.
That bang on the head must have been a beauty.
Maybe.
That trail the others are on will come out down the road. We'll meet them there.
We'll get back to that thought in a second. She seems like the type to be like, I'm staying here.
I don't think leaving the bus is smart. I'm staying here.
You can't stay. No one's been down this road since we crashed. No one knows we're here.
She seems like the type to be belligerent.
You got something to prove here? And who put you in charge anyway?
What is your problem?
Not taking orders from you. Relax, will you? Nah, she seems
I
like
get
the
that
biggest
you're the professor
cunt.
here, but that doesn't mean you can tell us what to do. I never saw you step up when there was a problem at college, Mr. Low Profile.
The driver's done what we should be doing. Gone into town for help.
Yeah, aggressive. She's just gonna be the cunt
Just as easily
that
have
we all
opened his
want
head
her to
and
die.
walked off the other way.
Fine.
Your current bearings
You
can be
stay
viewed in the
right here.
collections
I'll go
and
myself.
character screen.
Hey, Professor!
He is a professor, right? I'm still fuzzy. Can we stick together? I don't want to wait on my own.
I guess he's right. We should all stick together.
I got no signal either. Must be some kind of black spot.
Or you
Why are you
didn't
going
pay
back
well
on my
enough.
fucking
Did that
choices?
during the crash?
Yeah, her. I was gonna say the marks on her neck don't look like gashes. They look like someone's trying to strangle the shit out of her. And we are playing as her. I don't even remember her name. What's her name again? Angela. Okay. Secretly want her to die. Oh, that's cool. We get to use our phone as a light. Very improvisational.
What crawled up the professor's ass?
What I was gonna say was the
Respect.
He thinks he's
Andrew
smarter than us, but hey,
was
Daniel, you guys,
I am not a guy?
how
Oh
are you
god.
two doing down there?
This trail is the pits, but we're okay.
I fucking hate Daniel too. I hate his voice.
My clothes.
That's the headline here? Your clothes are ruined? Really?
That outfit's expensive.
Easy. That outfit probably cost more than you earned in your life.
My money's in the green. Don't you worry.
Money. That's what she wants to hear about.
Hey, what's happening here?
Anyways,
Not
maybe
much. I'm just keeping their
he
spirits up.
like
Daniel, you
viewed
got your phone?
the fire burning,
Mine's got
but he
zero
wasn't
signal.
actually there.
I guess it fell out during the crash.
We staying here all night?
We're gonna keep moving.
See ya.
Like he was an empath. I believe that's the correct type of person. Can we see the creepy girl? I know there's a creepy girl here. No, I guess she disappeared. I want to make sure to get all the little pop-ups. Or not. You know, whatever. All of it affects the game, whether I do it or not. So. Well, Abandon Hope. Ooh, very Silent Hill. I've never played a Silent Hill. Have I? I watched the movie.
You know this place?
Not recently, but a while ago.
No.
I think I watched both of them.
I mean, I don't think so.
You should
Definitely watch the first one. I don't remember if I watched the second one. Alright, stop being a bitch.
All I need to know is how to get out of this place.
Seriously, this place is steeped in history. Fascinating stuff.
How do you know all this?
How do you know all this stuff?
Besides
anyway?
being a professor.
I'm a professional academic. I read books, unlike some.
Easy, Einstein. I can match everything you got with just a smartphone.
Oh my god, I fucking hate her so
Without a
much.
signal.
Oh, don't tell me you're on his side.
We observed that already. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can make everyone live, but I won't try too hard with her.
Good to see you two. Fine.
Actually, I'll be honest, everyone is unlikable
okay?
except the
Sure.
professor and
We took the scenic route.
You sure
And
as hell
Andrew.
took your own sweet time. I was getting worried.
I bet you were.
This gate is chained. We can't get through.
Look around. See if there's anything we can use to break it.
to break a fence?
Think this'll do it?
Ready? I'll push hard from my side.
Ready. 3, 2, 1, push!
I did not make it, did I now? Can we go again?
Holding out good for a rusty
One more time. Give
Let's
me another try.
go.
Yeah.
2, 1, push!
Got it that time.
Yeah,
There we
that's
go.
what I'm talking about.
Great job, you two.
I wasn't expecting that button prompt.
What's the plan now?
I already said I want to wait at the bus for help, not head into town like John wants.
And we've already concluded this conversation.
Not with everyone here, we didn't. We should vote on it.
No need for a
Ooh.
vote. Decisions made.
Yeah, this is...
Just
This
because
is
you're
something
a
I
professor,
should
you
say.
don't get to call the shots. We're all adults here.
Some of us are more adult than others.
I'm sorry, but we really don't have time to be arguing.
You'll stay here with me, won't you?
Looks like you ain't so keen after all.
If you got something to say to me, spit it out.
John's right. Heading into town is our quickest way to find help.
Satisfied?
Yeah, I think the vote's over.
Whatever you say.
Try to be civil. Cost nothing.
That's rich, given how you badmouthed Taylor on the way over.
What did you say about me?
You always get your boyfriend to stick up for you? Try doing it yourself sometime, dear.
Scornful. Yeah.
I'm not wasting another breath on you.
Quit it, will you? The last thing we need is you causing trouble.
Keep out of our business, okay?
We are wasting valuable time here. Can we please just keep moving?
Yeah. Andrew,
I'm
my
still not
professor,
sure
they're
going
my
into
boys
town
right
is
now.
such a great idea.
Everyone else,
I'm going to
if
head
they were
over
on
to the
fire,
bus while
I
you
would
all
not
do
piss on
whatever
them.
you have to. You want to come along and wait with me?
Okay.
I still think the smart move is for us all to stick
You'll
together.
be glad we didn't stick together after we flagged down a car and come rescue your ass.
aren't we more likely to see a car? Because, like, the car's going to have to pass us to get to you because the other side's blocked off, so...
You get lost?
No,
Back here?
this doesn't add up. This is some very weird shit going on here.
Spare us all. First he loses his pride, then he loses his way.
What are you trying to say?
That you've lost it.
It's not possible.
Look, I don't know what you're trying to do here, but we've got better things to do.
Daniel?
Whoa!
Hey, careful!
Watch out!
Quit fucking around and tell me what's going on here.
The two of us will go together.
This is getting
Weren't you
ridiculous.
guys just...
Indulge me.
What the fuck? Don't come back, please. God damn it, they're back. Oh! Oh, I thought she was missing.
There's no way out. I don't understand.
She's right. We walked dead straight going away from you. So, how'd we end up back here?
Okay, let's try something. We'll all go together. We came from that direction. We must be able to go back that way. I want everyone to stay real close. No stragglers.
You want to put us on a kid's line? Okay, I'm coming.
Yeah, why don't we all, like, hold each other's backs like we're doing the... Oh, fuck, I forgot what that dance is called. But it's basically a train and it gets bigger. Usually happens at weddings. Conga line. There. Fucking just came to me.
I admit, that is a little odd.
More than a little.
See? What did I tell you?
It's just like I've been saying. We are trapped. We can't leave here. Now what can we do?
Just go the other way, stupid.
There's a rational explanation for what's happening.
Whoa.
Maybe we all died in the crash.
Yeah, nice theory, but I'm pretty sure
The professor's voice was, like, kind of creepy there.
Last I checked, you were schooling us on creative writing, not metaphysics.
I know who I'd like to be kicking. This is all down to you, this pissy little field trip. Now we're stuck here in Little No Hope.
That is way out of line. I had no way of knowing that damn bus would crash. You can't put that on me.
Are you for fucking real?
Watch your tone, will you? I am doing my best to understand this, just like you and the rest of us.
Okay, everyone's voice is getting weird. Yeah, she seems like an angry person.
You can't understand this. Don't you get that yet? What I do understand is none of us would fucking be here if it wasn't for you.
You think I'm to blame? I don't want to be stuck here with you either.
Nice. You're the guy in charge. We're definitely
Right now, the fog appears to be in charge.
Anyone but you, right? Do us all a big favor and get lost in the fucking fog.
I wish I could, believe
Please
me.
stop. Fighting isn't going to help. Where do we go now?
Yeah, you're not being very rational.
We're not getting out of here.
Someone
was
else
one of his
thinks they
key
can do a better
traits.
job. Step right up.
I definitely
Maybe
see
it isn't real.
Daniel stepping up.
We have to get out of here right
I need to think straight.
now.
Football coaching. Why the fuck?
Can everyone just shut up?
Ooh, Andrew's
This
in
isn't
charge?
helping us find help or getting us out of here.
He's right. Bitching at each other isn't getting us anywhere. We have to work together as a team.
Some creepy fucking white eyes in the background there.
Now let's be logical. The fog is between us and the bus. There is no fog between us and town, so let's head that way.
I don't get how heading further away from the bus helps.
There is nothing on the bus we can use to get help. In town, there will be people, a working phone, something.
It pains me to admit, but he's right. There's nowhere else we can go except into that damn town.
Sounds like a plan to me.
I don't know why it's so hard for like everyone to realize
Where are you
this.
going?
Like, why are these people so
Come on,
fucking
let's go
dense?
with
Like, okay,
Until
the
we know
fog
what's up,
seems to be leading us
stick
backwards.
together.
Why not try the other way?
How'd you get that bruise?
No biggie. Must have got it when the bus crashed.
And someone wrapped their hands around her neck. Okay, let's fucking start moving. Stick close to Daniel, follow John toward town.
Why did you say we might all be dead? You really think
They're all
that's
walking
possible?
so
I
weird.
saw some cable show
Doesn't
about
seem
how your
very
brain keeps
natural.
going for a while
Feels like
after
it's
you
like 0.75,
Die?
or no,
forget about it.
1.25
What they
times
said
faster.
didn't really stack
A
up.
black cat. Is it really there? It is. Oh no, it crossed in front of us. We're all gonna die. I was expecting them
I
to
don't
be
like the
gone.
look of that place at all.
Maybe they won't ask for ID.
I'm not sure this is such a great idea.
We should check it out. There could be a phone inside.
Yeah, what
I'll
other
go and take a look
options do you have?
Go ahead. We'll be right behind you.
Why aren't we going with those guys?
Angela knows there's something between us. That's obvious.
Who gives a
We're really
fuck?
going to get into this now? Like we've got no other bigger shit to deal with tonight?
This is a big deal. For me, anyhow. I'm telling you, Angela is onto us. She knows.
What the fuck is... Like, why would she even care if they're in a relationship?
Did you blab to her about us?
Of course not. Didn't say a word.
I hope you didn't.
I would hope you didn't. I couldn't handle her knowing about us. She'd never stop talking about it.
Why would she care? She's 48 years old. Why the fuck is she gonna care about some 20-year-olds hooking
I'm
up?
not ready to go public about us yet. I will be soon, I promise.
Anything I can do to help convince you I'm the right guy?
I need to know 100% I can rely on you. That you'll never let me down.
We should catch up with the others.
Not that they can't hear anything from fucking 4 feet
Standing
away.
here all night, or we going inside?
I mean, you just told them to fucking go ahead. I fucking hate them all. I literally hate them all. Except Andrew and the professor. What the fuck was that? That's creepy. Guy kind of looks like Don Cheadle a little bit. And the teacher kind of looks like Dan
Hi there.
Aykroyd a little bit.
How you doing? Excuse me, but we're looking for our bus driver.
What?
Have you seen him?
Yeah, that's funny.
What is?
There's been nobody around
What's up
this
with the fog
parts for
outside?
46
Pretty weird.
years.
Yeah, sure is a thick one tonight.
So thick it's stopping us from leaving.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Is this a trapped
you're
soul
a
here?
trapper
Sorry
too?
for busting in like this. Bus we were on crashed a little way back up the road there. We're still a little shaken up.
We're still a lot shaken up.
You certainly look shook up. I'm Vince.
I need a mirror. Maybe there's one here not covered in 20 years of...
Sounds like you could use a drink.
Better not, thanks. I need to keep a clear head.
I mean, you got a concussion, so
Right there
your
if you change
head
your
is anything but clear. No drinking.
Not for me.
Why are you even here? Little Hope sure isn't the town it used to be.
God, both are actually good questions. What happened here?
What happened here? The place seems completely deserted.
Actually, that's a dumb question because,
Little Hope
like,
feels a little like a
the professor said he knows a
ghost
lot about this town, so I would
in that fog.
should ask the other
Life
question.
moves on, you know. But we don't all go with it.
Let's try and get to a resolve. Is there a
in
phone?
here?
We could use a way of contacting the outside world.
There's a phone, but it's been dead for years. You know, maybe there's still one working in town.
What is this guy's problem?
There's definitely something off about him.
He's harmless. Just had one too many.
I love people talking about other people,
Let's look
like
around.
right beside them.
There must be something here that can help us.
See what you can dig up.
Oh, we get to play?
He's in a world of his own.
I would say in these games, there's about
Old
30%
darts board.
actual playing and moving around.
I was pretty good back in the day.
Other than that, it's just kind of
Play a little, no problem.
watching what happens,
I'm
make
gonna
a
take a look
choice
around.
here and there. Actually, you do make a lot of choices. Why the fuck are we playing darts? You're supposed to be the goddamn rational one. And you are playing darts.
Just a quick throw, and then we'll figure out how we're getting out of here.
Try for a big double.
Not
or...
my first time, Daniel. Shooting for double 20.
What do we gotta do here? Aim. I don't know what I'm aiming for. Pressing R2, it's not doing anything. Oh, that? Okay.
Okay, so you can play a little.
Still got it. Now for triple 20.
Triple 20.
Wow.
Kind of
almost
freaked
an
me out.
Olympic
My
shot after
controller
the night
vibrated. I'm
we've
like,
had.
what the fuck's going on?
They don't play darts in the Olympics.
I wouldn't be surprised if they have darts in the Olympics.
That is one hell of a shot. You did better than Taylor.
Let's get back to why we came in here.
That was stupid. For somebody who's supposed to be the rational one, this isn't what rational people do. They don't fucking play darts. That's stupid. I hate all these people right there. I'm glad they're all grouped together. So if like a truck were to come through, just fucking kill them all. So now we get to just explore right now.
I vaguely remember what happened here.
Get some time to relax. So what have I been up to lately?
Hey, this way.
I've been...
Let's
Wait,
get out of here.
are we leaving already?
You all hear that?
I definitely heard something.
Did you hear that as well?
I thought he was just going to look out the door. I didn't think he was going to open it.
Whatever it was, came from outside.
Really think it's smart to go back outside?
Well, there's nothing for us here. We need to move on.
It says the guy that just played a fucking round of darts.
Best of luck.
No, there's so much to do in here. Please don't leave.
You're looking for.
Oh my god, I think they're leaving. Damn, the fucking professor did that? Come on, dude. I didn't know they were gonna fucking leave. Why didn't they get a choice of like, are you sure you want to leave? Oh my god. I barely did anything in there. I just looked at the stupid newspaper.
It's coming from the town.
Did the old fucker just lock us out?
He was weird, that old guy.
Sure was something off about him. Why come to Creepy Central just to get a top-up?
What does that mean?
To get a drink, dumb. Okay, we play as Andrew now, a character I like. So we also risk the chance of him dying by me doing anything dumb. Keep up with John and the others. I kind of want to explore that. Like, I really haven't done much. Why is the old lady following me? Is this a map? Got the church, the Johnson Home Museum. Little bird's view of our historical town. Historical ruin, execution site, massacre memorial, and the Tilly Johnson Memorial. Cool, cool. I was going to talk about what I've been up to, but, you know, that fucking stopped because I didn't get a chance because I left. Oh, is this a picture? This is a postcard, but will it trigger... That is a witch's... He's got a gun. He's pointing at what looks like a monster. Okay, so that was one of our visions. So that's a possibility of something that can happen later on in the game. Or at any point, to be honest. There doesn't have to be now or whatever. Let's see if we can go back in. What is she looking at? Oh, he's sitting at the... Is he going to turn around all creepily? It seems like prime jump scare material right here. Seems like 'twas not meant to be. Alright, let's start heading out. But yeah, I was going to talk about what I've been up to recently. I've, just testing out my PS5. I've been playing a lot of Saints Row. Been playing a lot of Saints Row, like a lot. I actually beat the game the other day, and I'm gonna be honest, I shit on it during the episode of Gangster Plays because I really did not like it. And I will say that the game does get a lot better. That is kind of creepy right there. That is like straight out of Blair Witch. The fucking creepy dolls.
What the hell is this thing?
Looks like some kind of effigy. A warning, perhaps. Or some other spiritual significance.
Whatever it is, it gives me the creeps.
I don't know.
Are we gonna take it?
I'm kind of curious about it.
I've heard more than enough, thank you.
Who was that running in the background? Didn't scare you at all?
Are you the superstitious type?
I never believed in this kind of thing. Doesn't seem like you can say the same.
I'm not superstitious, but stuff like what happened to us with the fog.
Let's catch up with the rest. I don't want to spend any more time with this disgusting thing.
Anyways, what I was saying, yeah, Saints Row, we did it for an episode of Gangsta Play. In case you missed it, go check it out. This is a creepy angle. I fucking hated what I played in the episode for Gangsta Plays. I thought it was a very toned down, watered down version of Saints Row, of what I played in the other games. I will say it does get... Does no one just see that fucking girl?
Hey, can you come over here?
What's wrong?
I just saw someone in the woods.
I can't see anyone.
Definitely saw someone.
I definitely saw someone. 100%.
Sorry, I don't buy it. Nobody would be out here at this ungodly hour.
Okay. We really should catch up with the others.
You too.
What the fuck is that? Was that the effigy that we saw earlier?
What the hell?
Because the effigy was hanging, and that girl was hanging. The dead body, whatever.
Did you hear that?
What on earth is that?
Some spoopy stuff.
Okay, very good. We're freaked.
Oh,
Who's
something
there?
in the background.
Whoever you are, this isn't funny at all. John, where are you? Daniel? Taylor?
These characters better not even have an
Come on,
opportunity
John,
to die
where are
here.
you? This isn't funny.
There's still someone like in the road. Oh, gun. There's someone standing like right here. Stay close to Angela. I'll keep an eye out. Now we lost the others.
Hey, wait for us!
There's some creepy music. There's some creepy stones that have been put here together. Anyway, let me just finish my thought on Saints Row. I fucking hated what I played in the episode of Gangsta Plays. I played, like I said, I beat the whole game. It gets much better, more classic Saints Row stuff.
Hey.
The craziness, the wild, like,
check this out.
kind of out there missions. There's some of that in there, but it is toned down. I will say there is no dildo bat, which is like huge. Like, that is a staple of fucking Saints Row, and you're gonna... No dildos at all. No guns that shoot dildos, no dildo launcher, no dildo bat. Like, that's fucking crazy to me. Jesus, what the fuck?
What is your name, sir?
Don't answer that. Don't talk to it. Who are you?
Who are you?
Pray, tell me your name, lady.
Angela.
I am called Mary. I fashioned her with my own hand.
Yeah, it looks lovely.
She looks just like the one beside you. Would you kindly come play with me?
What is that accent?
Come play. Come play with
Oh,
me.
fuck.
Trickery is this now, Mary?
I have done nothing.
Hold your tongue. I see what you truly are, Mary. Reverend Carver's affection for you will be shaken loose when he learns of your infidelity with the devil.
Amy, come back here.
There's someone else
So the
out
hooded
by
figure
the
is
fire.
called Amy.
What? I don't see any fire.
I saw them too.
Are you okay?
This place is all wrong.
Whatever happened here, it's over now.
You have no clue.
Something
didn't
still
see what we
happened,
saw.
though.
I don't get it. What exactly happened here?
A little girl appeared.
This young girl came out of the fog. Spoke to us.
Maybe the fog has got you confused. We're all stressed out.
Stressed my ass. I saw a girl dancing right here, clear as day.
Said her name was Mary. Looked exactly like the girl in my dream, but she talked in this really weird accent. Was that even American?
Okay, yeah. I'm
not
glad
sure.
they
I couldn't place
acknowledged
her
the weird
accent
accent.
What have we gotten ourselves into?
This kid, Mary, did she want to hurt you?
It's a good question. I don't think she meant any
No.
harm.
I don't think she meant to hurt me.
Now what?
Seems our only option is the road into
I think
town.
she just wants
You're
my soul.
kidding me.
That's
Got a
it.
better idea? Thought not.
You tell her, Professor. Fuck that. Ugh, I hate her. Whatever, at least 2 people can corroborate that they saw the same thing. Anyways, yeah, Saints Row, much better than what I expected it to be. I still had a lot of issues. Oh, Curator. Very buggy game, like a ton of issues. We'll touch more on that after this.
Well, that escalated rather quickly.
It did.
Everything that one does or doesn't do in one's life will catch up with one eventually. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Don't look at me. I can't help you. Remember?
You can guide us, though.
We sometimes congratulate ourselves on waking from a troubled dream. It may be so the moment after death. On my travels over many years, I've witnessed many things, seen and heard many beliefs, and there's usually some element of truth in each of them.
Music's kind of creepy.
These unfortunate folk seem to be dealing with forces as yet unexplained. I mean, sinister movements in the forest, spirits from the past, a little girl who may be in trouble.
Is that a
Maybe
helping
she
tip
simply
there?
is trouble.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, where
I
are
thought he was
we?
going to help us with that clue, like, no, she
Angela
needs help,
isn't
help
getting
her.
much tittle-tattle out of Taylor. No kiss and tell. What about John? The figure of authority, perhaps? Or perhaps he represents something else. And then there's Andrew. Somewhat confused, I think. A bump to the head can do that. Let me reassure you. You helped make some decisions that will be valued later.
I mean, all the
And
decisions
some
will be
that may
valued
turn
later
out
on.
to be regrettable. That fellow in the bar, he was less than helpful, more than a little rude, if you ask me. Clearly something disturbing on his mind. Enough. There's something not quite right in Little Hope, and souls may be in peril. Off you go again. See if you can lift the fog. Find the bus driver.
Thank you, Curator. Yeah, so Saints Row, I had so many bugs and issues in the game. It is not very polished at all. Like, definitely use some updates. The amount of times I've just had weapons from my weapon wheel
Sounded so strange.
just disappear.
I could barely understand
Just,
her.
you know, I do a mission,
Sure sounded like she
and
wasn't from
then
anywhere
boom,
around
I'm
here.
missing like half
I'm
my
tempted to
weapons.
say she sounded
So
more
fucking
like she
annoying.
was from another time
And the
than
gun
another
stores are
place.
like not
You're right.
plentiful. There's like 4 gun stores across the whole map. It's kind of annoying. But yeah, there are some really fun missions later on. I like the whole LARPing series of missions. That's like, you know, that's like Saints Row for me. You know, just some crazy wild shit, kind of out there. I'm not saying that. Ooh, we get another picture. Hold on a second. Got a skeleton. Who? I don't think that is any of our characters. Interesting. We might have somebody else joining the adventure. Yeah, there's a whole mission, a series of missions involving like LARPing. Those are pretty fun. And there's some other like cool, wacky missions. Is everyone... Why aren't they following us? There's like a growling coming from the woods now too. Don't like that at all. Oh, just a deer. Okay. Is it gonna be chased by a bear? Andrew, are you here? Andrew and Angel, they're like the duo. So, well, for now, I'm not a fan of Angela, but maybe she can change my mind.
Might get a better view from up there.
But yeah, Saints Row, not great, not as bad. It had a really rough start, but like I said, after you play for about a couple hours, then it starts to kind of pick up. Yeah, definitely different than other Saints Row. Like I said, a very like watered down version, but there's still some old Saints Row in there.
How are you coping?
Overall, I think I'd give it a 6.5. I want to give it a 7, but just so many bugs and glitches knocked it down for me a little bit.
I feel like we're in danger.
And I feel like
There's
none of the
something very off
characters
about this
really
place.
like stood out to me.
I hear you.
Like the Nawali was cool, and
out there?
that's about it.
You need to stay calm and positive. Panicking won't help anyone, and I, for one, have no intention of spending any longer out here than is absolutely necessary.
I'm right with
So yeah,
you.
I'd say about a 6.5
Appreciate
for
checking in with
Saints Row. That'd be my rating. I'm interested to see what they do with the DLC. Yeah. They were looking right at that. They didn't see anything. Whatever. Yeah, Saints Row. I went in with a pretty negative pretty negative, what's the word I'm looking for? Pretty negative attitude, but it changed me a little bit, but then it went back a little bit, so. The Witch of Edmonton.
Could this have something to do with what we saw?
I guess it could, but it didn't feel like that.
I don't know which is worse. Ghostly apparitions or a town full of historical weirdos.
So now in terms of Saints Row, I'm doing all the side stuff of beating the story mode. Doing all like the side missions, the adventures, the discoveries, and a lot of different stuff. A couple other things that I did not like was a couple of things that happened. So like, you know, when you start the game, you hear about like, they talk about the gang war. Oh, there's Megan. You know, the gang war, the Panteros, the Marshal, and the Idols. And it's kind of made a big deal where the Panteros has Sergio, that's their leader. The Idols have these 6 leaders. And just the way they're dispatched is just so fucking lame. Like, the leader of the Panteros, Sergio, he gets killed. He has a pretty graphic death. They say he gets his heart carved out. And it's like never mentioned again. You would think that Nina would kill Sergio because of their history. And he, you know, fucked up the car of Nina's mom. But no, that doesn't happen at all. It kind of just happens and forgotten about. And then for the Idols, that's the gang that Kevin used to be involved in. And you kill all 6. So I killed 5 out of the 6. And then I randomly find the 6th one in like a little gang thing.
Look at that.
There's like these little gang spots around the city.
Wait.
And
Stop.
you do the gang thing, you stop the oh, we're gonna have something creepy.
Say it. This is exactly what goes down in horror movies.
What the hell do we do now?
Gonna turn around, have a fucked up face. Well, at least now everyone sees the little girl, which is good.
I'll deal with this. Stay right here.
Are you lost, little girl? Shouldn't you be home doing some homework? Is that what he's gonna say? I'll come with you, yes.
Hold up, I'll come with you.
Always have a group. Especially in horror horror movies, horror games, whatever. Always have 2 people go instead of just the one. Anyway, so yeah, the whole Panteros thing, very underwhelming. The idols, so I killed 5 of the idols. And then the 6th one, I just happened to kill on one of these gang activity things. And then the main character calls Kevin, and he's like, hey, he calls Kevin. Kevin doesn't even answer. He leaves a fucking voicemail. And he was like, oh, you won't believe what just happened. And that's it. And there's no mention of the idols ever again. Oh, God, this is creepy.
Anyone there?
Oh, okay. I was expecting her to be in my face.
Anyone?
Where's Angela? Oh, God. Okay, that wasn't that bad.
John!
Ooh. So I believe this lady's name's Amy, based on what the other girl called her. Where the hell are we? Who are you? I don't want to go aggressive with a spirit, so we're gonna be nice.
Wait, don't go.
Stay away.
Oh, I thought she was gonna have a fucked up face. She looks kind of normal. Wait, is that the mom? Where are you?
Who are you?
Or what are you?
What do you want? It's impossible.
A black tongue full of riddles. I will not succumb to a witch's spell.
Please, Lord, I beg you. Rid me of these apparitions.
Who are you? This can't be happening.
Fix your gaze elsewhere. You are no husband of mine.
Is this like an alternate world? Like we both intercepted into the world? They're in our world, we're in their world? I don't know. So anyways, so yeah, the main character kills the last idol, the 6th one, and he calls Kevin because he used to be part of the idols. And
I am very far from okay.
oh, it was her. Yeah, I thought it looked familiar, but I thought it was the mom from the beginning that burned.
What happened in there?
This woman came out of nowhere in the fog, dressed like
yeah, he
an
calls
extra
Kevin
from
like, hey, you
Salem.
know, you won't believe what happened. Kevin doesn't even pick up the voicemail, and it's never mentioned again. Just the leader of the idols. They're all dead, and it's just kind of brushed off. So it's like nothing really seemed like a big deal.
Here.
It was really annoying, especially after building up the whole gang stuff.
Except into the center of town.
And then,
where we can and
yeah, they
can't
just
go.
kind of disappear.
Fuck that. I'm trying another way.
Don't you kids watch horror movies? You never ever split up.
Those movies are
I agree.
dumb.
You just fucking said this is what happened in horror movies, you stupid bitch. God damn it, I fucking hate you.
Am I going down there?
I'm with John.
I'm with Andrew. Fuck
I'm
Taylor.
with Andrew. The town isn't so far. We all go in together.
Flat out, Granny. No one asked you.
Okay, time out. Take a breath. Think about what our next move is.
We can check out more options if we split up. I'll go with Taylor. It's not safe.
Yeah,
for you
I'm
to be
fine with
hanging
that.
around here on
You
your own.
two go for
Two
it.
teams are more likely to find a way out, which is what we all want, right?
I guess you're right. If the fog lets you through and you find help, send them into town to find us.
Yeah, but then I gotta play with the 2 of them. It's gonna be insufferable. Anyway, so yeah, that was a little thing that happened in the game that annoyed me. So.
As long as somebody
There's probably
does,
some
that's
other
all
stuff
that
I can't
matters.
remember right now, but yeah, not as good as I wanted it to be. And I had low expectations going in because, you know, it wasn't a full price game for me. Where a regular new game costs, in Canada, costs like $90 after tax. This one was only $60 plus tax. That was the American
Hold
price. So.
You hear that?
Oh, what the fuck? Wow, my man jumped without no hesitation. Gotta be careful here. I think this is a potential death scene.
Thanks.
Is that Vince? I really need to get that bike checked out, my man.
Are we okay here?
We're good. That noise was just the old guy from the bar on his bike.
Stupid old drunk. Somewhere
I wonder
around
if he
here,
can
there
get
must
pulled
be an
over for a
easier way
DUI
back up
if
to
he's
the
riding a
road.
bike.
Let's move out.
not too sure. Yeah, so that was just something that annoyed me in the game.
Makes sense.
Like I said, there was probably some other stuff.
I do know
The world's not as bad as I expected it to be. It is kind of plain. There's a lot of canyons and mountains and shit in the on the outer side of the map, but there's also some cool stuff that's mixed in there. Some cool Easter eggs. What the heck is behind? It has like a giant arm thing, right? Because that's what it had in the tunnel. There was like this gigantic, I don't know, it looked like a gun. Giant Gatling gun attached to the arm.
Are you okay?
Feels like Angela's constantly weighing me up and finding me lacking. I feel responsible for everyone here.
So yeah, anyways, overall thoughts on Saints Row. Meh. 6.5 out of 10. My final thoughts. I read position there. Is that Angela or is that some other creepy thing?
I guess I'd try to stay positive.
No, that's
my
Angela.
Best.
Okay.
That's all anyone could do.
Not sure my best is up to dealing with whatever is going on.
And yeah, anyways, I look forward to all the DLC that's going to be coming out for Saints Row.
Back there.
Seeing if it's going to be interesting, if it adds anything, seeing what
really supernatural.
If they're going to continue the story at all, whatever they can continue.
It sure
go
started to look
thoughtful.
that way. Creepy little girl in the fog.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend
Whatever the hell
Saints Row.
that
I wouldn't
was back at the
recommend it to
intersection.
somebody. If it's on
Just
sale,
because I
maybe,
can't
but
explain
I
what
can't
we
really
saw
recommend it
doesn't
to
mean we
somebody
have
at
to
full
reach
price.
The most extreme conclusion. That's kind of what happened in Little Hope during the witch trials. They made bad decisions based on very little hard evidence.
Yeah.
Sure. I get that.
Either way, our goal here is not proving or disproving the supernatural, ghosts, whatever else. It's getting the hell out of here.
Actually, speaking of supernatural and scary stuff, I meant to mention this at the beginning. I've been kind of prepping for this horror stuff. Not really prepping, but I just happen to be listening to a lot of stuff. Sometimes when while I was playing Saints Row, usually I'd throw on like a podcast or something like that, or YouTube video, and kind of listen to it in the background. What I've been listening to recently is just horror stories. Specifically, there's this guy on YouTube, his name's Mr. Nightmare, and his whole YouTube channel is just telling horror stories. Sometimes they're user submitted, sometimes he finds them on Reddit, different things, and they have different themes. So,
Wait!
Stop freaking out, Mr. fucking Professor. Oh, hold on. We gotta be careful here. I just hope nothing startles me and then fucks me over. Oh, it's just a kitty. That was a fucking scary kitty. Yeah, I wouldn't go in there. If everyone else is running, you shouldn't go in there. I was so close too, but I fucking pressed the X too early.
Great job. Glad you made it over.
You flipped out again. On the road.
You can't blame me for that.
Huh?
If you two wanted to be together, you should have just said so instead of just taking off like that.
Someone had to keep John cool after he took off into the woods.
Very funny. I'm telling you, there was something grotesque in that hut.
There was
Describe
indeed something grotesquely small and harmless. The terrifying creature in the hut was in fact a cat.
Meow.
Let's carry on, shall we?
So anyways, I've been listening to this guy's just telling scary stories. So like I said, he's got different themes. Sometimes it's like people having scary stories about like babysitting or like trick-or-treating. Each video has its own theme. And I've basically listened to like every story on his channel while I've been playing Saints Row, and there's been some legitimately creepy stories that oh, I thought he disappeared. I'm like, holy shit. There have been like some legitimately creepy stories, but for the most part everything's kind of normal. A lot of the things that were talked that in the stories is like home invasions, like someone's breaking into the house or someone's calling the house being creepy. We got another premonition. Let's see what it is. That is the witch trials. Andrew is trying to save Angela, but something is there. There's a monster. So yeah, if you're looking for some creepy stories to get in the spirit of Halloween, I highly recommend Mr. Nightmare. He's got a great voice for telling stories, and it's actually one of the reasons I like listening to it. Is just his voice. It's so like you just want to hear him. You want to hear him narrate everything, talk whatever. You can hear him talk about anything. Are we gonna take this and break the window? Did he put it back down? No, he's got it in his hand.
Give me that. I'll smash the window.
No problem. I can do this.
Okay.
It's
If you're sure.
probably something
Anyone
that we
can
can
do
fuck
this,
up.
not anyone.
Imagine if we
Bring a rock
fucking
through a
missed and
window
hit
at
the
10
professor.
paces.
I'd feel so
Anyone can
bad.
make the shot.
If you're feeling under pressure, let someone else do it.
I'm not feeling pressure.
Just saying.
Can you stop talking?
Will you just get on with it? The frame will have rotted away and the glass will fall out on its own before you two have finished.
Oh, straight.
Wow, that's hard.
We'll make a ball player out of you yet.
Well, actually, it
You
would
think
have
a
been
rookie could make a
smart
shot
to
like
let the
that?
professor do it because he was a dart player. So he probably could have thrown a good,
Safe
decent
enough.
shot. But yeah, anyway, so Mr. Nightmare, awesome. Love the guy's voice. Tells some great spooky
Piece of
stories.
cake.
Some of it's paranormal, some of it's, you
You're up
know,
next.
like supernatural, some of it's actually like real life scary stuff. I went in the washroom to go take a shower. I came out and something was moved in my room. Like my lamp was left on, and I know I didn't leave it on. So I searched the house, and then I heard a noise from the closet. I explored the closet. There's some crazy lady in the closet,
You believe that woman really
and
looked like
I don't know
screaming
what
bloody
John
murder,
saw,
and then she has a
I
knife.
don't intend on sticking around to
So
find out.
just crazy stuff like that, where it's like, yeah, I could definitely see that happening. Oh, there goes Megan. If you're interested in listening to some scary stories, Mr. Nightmare, highly recommend.
What's that noise?
I'm sure it's nothing.
Wonder what closed the school down. Forget about that. Even if you make it over, there's no way I'm following.
I never did like school. Let's get out of here.
Looks like there's no way through. I might have made a bad call here.
Don't stress.
Don't stress it. No one made us come this way.
I'm gonna keep
We'll
them
find another
friendly with each other. But I'm gonna turn everyone else against them. I mean, they'll probably do it on their own, because, you know, they're very unlikable. But, yeah. I like how the little girl's just there. But they don't see her. Follow the little girl. What the fuck? Okay, I didn't know we were going to follow the ghosts. Little Hope Bridge. And the playground. Sure, nothing creepy's on the playground. So yeah, I've been getting into, getting myself ready for the stuff, for some scary, spooky stuff with Mr. Nightmare. What is that? Got the sun and the moon. I'm sure I'll come back later. Oh. Is that the creepy thing I saw earlier? On the bridge? What else is new with me? Watched a couple new things. A couple of new movies. Last episode... Actually, I don't think it was last episode. I don't think I talked about much during genital jousting. Oh, there's a thick fog. Are we separated? I think we might be. Oh, is that another picture? No, I think that's something else. It is a picture, but not what I was expecting. It's a little girl, and there's a guy in a black robe. I think that is the chapel or something. Okay, she's still here. Perfect. I think it was the episode before. Like I said, I don't think I talked about anything I watched during General Jousting because there wasn't really any opportunities. But on the episode before that, I was talking about some DC animated movies I watched. I watched another one, and this one was actually pretty good, and I had zero expectations going into it. I watched Batman Gotham by Gaslight. Or Gotham by Gas? Yeah, Gotham by Gaslight.
Are you okay?
Who are you?
Who are you?
Be nice.
What are you doing here?
Something is real off about this whole thing. This the same little kid Angela and Andrew saw before?
I have no clue.
Whoa, you can't be doing that.
You're gonna interact with her? Oh, this is Jump Scare City. Oh, fuck me. I knew that was happening. God damn it.
Tell me that didn't just happen.
Quiet now. I will not be caught.
What are you talking about?
Get away, or he will find me.
He will find. Is that Andrew?
Come on out, Mary.
Oh, I think that's the other brother.
Please, no, let me go.
The brother with the CD, or the vinyls.
Will not speak of our secret. Your childish games tire me.
Is he abusing the little girl?
You will respect me, and you will say nothing.
No!
Let go of her right now!
Uh-oh, what happened? Oh, man.
What spell have you cast? I am frozen to my
I
marrow.
have done nothing. Amy is the caster of spells. She is the one in league with the devil. I saw her in the forest together with her familiars. I am innocent.
I will have the truth one way or another. You come with me, girl.
Thank you kindly.
Be silent, child.
That's kind of weird, but...
Can someone tell me what just happened?
Those two kids have to be linked somehow. No way that's a coincidence.
I don't get it.
Let's not hang around here. It's time to go.
Right with you.
Anyways, yeah, so Gotham by Gaslight, really cool animated movie. I didn't have any expectations going in because it sounded weird, where it's a Batman movie and it's set in like a Victorian time, like England Victorian time, where they're taking a real case. Oh, I think this is another apparition. Hold on. Or premonition, sorry, not apparition. We just saw an apparition. Angela just got grabbed by some tentacle monster. Interesting. Okay.
I'm glad you're here.
Yeah, so they take a real-life event, Jack the Ripper, and they apply it to the story, where it's Batman and he's got to stop Jack the Ripper, who, for those of you who don't know, was a real-life serial killer during Victorian times, England. I don't know the timeline. I don't like how dark this is. This is fucking... Okay, hold on.
Someone's around.
Maybe they
yeah,
can
based
help.
on a real...
Let's head over.
Real person. They never actually caught who did it. It was always suspected that it was a... Oh shit, fuck me. I was talking, I got distracted.
I'm real sorry.
It was always suspected that... Is that her? Okay, is this gonna lead to something bad? Now we're going back to Andrew and
I don't
shit.
think this takes us out of this shitty town.
Or no, it's... Okay.
There's
That
no
was a
road.
weird transition.
Must lead somewhere, though.
I'm not so sure. There's barely even a
Yeah, so Jack the Ripper was always suspected to be a doctor because he would kill prostitutes. And he killed him at, oh god, I don't know if I want to walk in here. There's a goddamn altar. Secret found. What do you mean by secret? Runestones used in some kind of ritual. Okay. Let me get the fuck out of here. So yeah, he was always suspected to be a doctor because he would cut up his victims, and he would only kill prostitutes at night. And they thought he had some doctor background because
must have been a grocery store or something.
The people that were killed, they were like cut up and dissected, and I think he took organs and shit like that. And they did a little spin here, and I will say it was interesting. I had three expectations of who the person was going to be. So my thoughts on who the killer, Jack the Ripper, was going to end up being was three people. So one, Joker, of course, because Joker's in like every fucking Batman story. So I'm like, there's a chance it's going to be Joker. The other people I thought it was going to be Victor Zsasz, because he's a serial killer, is known for using knives. Just makes sense. The third person I thought it was going to be was Hugo Strange, where he is a doctor. He's a psychologist more than like a surgeon per se. But like, oh, you know, he's got a doctor background. He could potentially be Jack the Ripper.
Help me push this, will you?
He is in the movie, but I will say he is not Jack the Ripper.
There's no other way.
They do reveal who Jack the Ripper is, and it's a fucking nice little come on. Oh, I got it. Sweet. They do reveal who Jack the Ripper is, and it is a nice little twist. I was not expecting it, to be honest.
Now what? Give me a leg up. I'm going for the stairwell.
Wait, she's gonna lift him up? It's a weird one. Okay. I don't know if we should have picked one way or the other, but whatever.
Seriously? You're going in there?
Well, do you have a better suggestion?
Sure. Don't go into an old, dark, creepy-ass building after the night we've had.
I'll be as fast as I can.
Anyways, there's a nice little twist with who Jack the Ripper ends up being. Okay. And overall, I'd say the movie is actually pretty enjoyable. Be right back. There's some nice little, I don't want to say Easter eggs, but there's nice use of other Batman characters. Like there's a Tim Drake, a Dick Grayson, and a Jason Todd. There are these three little poor kids.
It's dark in there.
And
please be quick.
It's just a nice little cute cameo, I would say. And then you got other characters like Selena Kyle. You got Commissioner Gordon, Alfred, Harvey Dent, a couple. Poison Ivy was in there. Hugo Strange, a bunch of people from the Batman universe. Yeah, it's actually really good. I enjoyed it. It surprised me. Gotham by Gaslight. That's what it's called. I wouldn't say highly recommend. I would actually recommend it. Like just straight up good movie. Surprised me. And then I watched, what else did I watch? I watched something on Netflix that like I didn't even know was out. I was just browsing Netflix for.
Anyone there?
I was just seeing if Netflix had any of the DC animated movies that I could watch on there. No, I don't. Don't go down. Don't go down. God damn it! I wanted to explore the room beside. Yeah, I was checking Netflix, see if they had any of the animated DC movies I could watch. Oh shit, hold on. Don't fuck this one up. Is there another cat? Oh. Ooh, I think I'm good. Okay, good. Now we're going to make as much noise as we can and alert whatever the fuck that was.
Who's there?
Yeah, like that can that just got kicked. I don't know if that was us or whatever was in here. But the other thing that I found, which I was not expecting to, like I said, I was just browsing Netflix for the DC animated movies, and I found Not DC, it's not even DC, it's a video game related.
You gave me a shock.
I found that there was an animated show based on the gaming franchise Tekken. And I was just like, what the fuck? I did not know anything about this coming. I mean, I'm not the biggest Tekken fan, but usually I kind of keep up with like video game adaptations that are kind of coming out. And yeah, I'm like, holy shit, you know what? I gotta watch this. I ended up watching it. It's 6 episodes.
I'll be right there.
They're pretty short episodes as well. And it's actually pretty enjoyable. I didn't realize how much I actually knew about Tekken or enjoyed the characters. There's a lot of fan favorites. Paul Phoenix, Jin, Hayachi, Ogre, fucking,
come on.
Who else?
We need a break here.
King. A lot of characters. There's some I didn't even know. I wasn't too familiar with. There is one person that doesn't appear that I was kind of disappointed with, but I look forward to them appearing in like season 2. That's Eddie Gordo. Eddie Gordo doesn't appear in the show. But yeah, I would actually highly recommend the, again, not highly recommend, I would recommend the Tekken animated show. It's not bad, but it's not great. It's, look, you scare me like that twice, you're not going to get me on the third time.
The back door is locked. What troubles you? Tell me, what is happening?
Soon they will come for me.
Calm yourself, wife. Who is coming for you?
They're talking about me. There are accusations.
Accusations of what sort?
They talk that I'm in league with the devil, that I'm guilty of witchcraft.
There's no sense in that. Who would say such a thing?
I cannot rightly say.
Do I confront? Do I leave? I'm gonna confront, because I'm an idiot.
Stay where you are.
Fine. Just tell me what's happening. How did I get here? And where the fuck is here?
Hold your tongue. You are privy to the rumors about my wife, Amy?
What rumors?
What rumors?
She's a fuck, what's the word? A scarlet?
Enough of your foolishness. Tell me precisely what you know.
She's a woman of the night. I saw a girl.
I did see a young girl back there.
Tell me about her.
Oh, we're actually telling him shit that is actually going on that we saw.
Priest.
Reverend Carver, the one now beating on our door.
Mary.
Come now, Mary. Mary?
Mary saw me in the woods a day or so back. I was about my daily business, nothing more.
There is more to this.
Mary does not like me chiding her. Perhaps she's spoken out against me. She has a temper.
You suggest the rumors are Mary's doing? She's a troubled child for sure, but this is beyond her.
Joseph, this ends badly if you do not open up. You'll be in contempt of our warrants.
What plan do we have?
I will resolve this. My word on it.
Do not admit them.
Reverend Carver. Marshal.
I have here a warrant for the arrest of Amy.
My wife has done nothing wrong.
There is a witness to your wife
So I
speaking
think
in tongues.
Amy was the hooded woman.
Who accuses my wife?
And she was the hooded woman originally when we first got introduced to these
You will
apparitions.
into the marshal's hands for your own good.
Then I must
When they were dancing around
She will
the
not leave my sight.
dancing around the rocks, the fire.
Not aid your wife's cause. Trust in justice.
Do not fear. I will find a way to resolve this.
Love those hats. They're so stupid. So bad they're good. Anyways, yeah, Tekken, it was alright. Like I said, 6 episodes, 20-ish minute, 20-minute-ish episodes. Pretty digestible. But they're kind of like, I don't know. They focus too much on like one character, and like all these fighting games like Tekken and Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter.
You saw something else,
one thing
right?
that's really cool is like they usually have like a awesome roster of characters. characters that are very unique. They could see and hear me.
This was different.
And
I
with
think
this
they
one
could see
here,
and
with
hear me.
the Tekken, they really focused just on Jin
hard to tell
and
exactly.
his story and
They seemed
how
really
Hayachi
spooked.
was his uncle and stuff like that. I saw a woman arrested. I saw the priest again. I saw a woman arrested.
I saw this woman being taken away. Arrested. She was being accused of witchcraft.
Yeah, I'm just going to read my notes here in a second because I did watch this Tekken show like a while ago. So there's things I don't remember clearly. So I'm going to just read my notes and see if it triggers my memory on some of these
screwed up
things.
here. Instead of getting out of this awful place, we're right back in the middle of town.
Oh, the monster. I thought we were going to go back to the curator. Okay, so I'm going to read my notes real quick while this is going on. So the show's called Tekken Bloodline. So my notes are as... Oh, hold on. Let me fucking do this. It's derelict.
I'm not so sure we'll find anything useful in here. It's derelict.
I just like that word. I don't even know what it means.
Doom, gloom, and negativity. Never mind how it looks. All we need is one phone to still be hooked up.
This place is a real dump even for this shithole town.
Something up?
Yeah, there's something kind of familiar about this place.
You got a big-time criminal past we don't know about? Serial jaywalker?
These
Felony
small-town police
jaywalker.
stations all look the same. There's got to be a phone in here someplace.
Actually, I'm probably going to wrap up here. We have been going on for a good bit. I'm just going to read my notes real quick on Tekken, and then we'll just wrap up. So my notes for Tekken are as follows. Pretty good, 6 episodes, about 22 minutes each, based on Tekken 3. Too much focus on Jin. Fights were hit and miss. Sometimes it seemed like people were introduced or had friendships, but they never went in depth in them. Felt like I was missing something. Lots of non-follow-up. For example, in episode 3, Jin is talking to Paul Phoenix. Paul talks about the person who trained him, martial law. Then literally in the same episode, or next we see a round 1 graphic for Marshall getting his ass kicked and he loses. What the fuck? Or King, they say the king in the tournament is not the one as the king in the previous tournament, and there's no follow-up on that. In episode 4, the episode ends with them saying the next fight is Paul Phoenix and Kuma, who is a grizzly bear that does karate, and Paul Phoenix even does an interview about fighting a bear in episode 5. But they never even show it. They talk about it twice, and they never even show it. There's a lot of fights in the tournament where they just kind of blow past. Like the whole Marshall one with the Paul Phoenix thing, that annoyed me because they literally built up Marshall where they're like, oh yeah, Paul Phoenix, he's talking to Jin. He's like, yeah, Marshall, he trained me. He made me who I am. And then Marshall gets fucking KO'd round 1 of the tournament. It was fucking stupid. There's a lot of shit that they just kind of glanced through. Which I was not a fan of. I wish they kind of went in depth more. It seems like they had a budget for the show, so there's not too many fights in the show. And the fights that they are, I can think of 3, 4, maybe 5 fights in the whole show. I think there's one that's really epic. All the other ones are just kind of 2 minutes and it's over, a fast 2 minutes. It's interesting. I would say watch it just because it's 6 episodes and they're 20 minutes each. You can't really go wrong with that. And if you are a Tekken fan or even a fighting game, video game fan, you want to watch this, I would say check it out. It was worth the watch. And like I said, 6 episodes, 20 minutes each. That you can watch that in a day. That's easily digestible. The animation's all right. It wasn't my favorite. At first, it was kind of I was like, I'm not really liking this. But then it kind of grew on me by the end of it. That's just me. You might like it. I personally wasn't a fan. But they did tease a second season. The way it ended definitely ended on a cliffhanger. I look forward to season 2, and I just want to see Eddie Gordo. That's it. I remember playing Tekken on my PS1. Back on PS1, they had these demo discs, and basically it would be a bunch of games, demo versions, and you can play them and try out games. I had one with Tekken. It had Tekken, Gran Turismo, Tomb Raider, and I don't remember what else, but those were like the 3 main ones. And I remember just playing the shit out of the demo disc and playing Tekken, and there was Paul Phoenix, there was Eddie Gordo, there was I believe Marshall and Jin. I believe those are the characters that you could play as. And I just have a lot of memories of playing that demo disc, so I'm like, yeah, you know what, let me watch this fucking Tekken show. I do like Tekken. It's not my favorite fighting game franchise, but after watching the show, I was like, oh, you know what, I actually like Tekken more than I remember. My favorite fighting game franchise is probably still Mortal Kombat, but the second one would probably be Street Fighter. Third one would probably be Tekken. So yeah, I'd recommend watching it. It wasn't bad. So that is going to be it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed. Little Hope. It wasn't bad. I was actually expecting it to be worse. The whole witch thing, I was like, I don't know if the theme's gonna be any good, you know. Man and Medin, I wasn't too fond of, so I'm like, and then I saw the stuff for this where it's like witch related. I'm like, not what I would have chosen. But you know what? It's actually been quite enjoyable. Like I said in the beginning, I do still hate some of the characters. Daniel, and I think her name's Taylor. Angela, I hated, but now I've kind of like her now. Yeah, the professor's kind of losing me. He's going nuts. He's supposed to be the rational one, and he's kind of losing his mind. I don't know. Andrew's still there. He's our rock. I like him. We'll see. I'll definitely be playing some more of this because I want to see the twist ending. Honestly, I want to see what's really happening here. This is the first of 4 horror games, so don't miss the other 3.
We have a winner.
Like I said, episode 291, 292, 293, and 294 are all going to be horror games. So make sure you check them out. And yeah, want to thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Keep up with everything that's going on the channel. Till then, guys, peace out.